obstacle, me gauntlet.
Not a very big obstacle there, Ezreal. Hey everybody, Liberty here. We're climbing on my ult with Jinx Lulu today. We did Plat to Diamond in 2 hours with a crazy win rate. For those of you who are trying to qualify for seasonals last minute, this is the deck to do it with. It's incredibly powerful. Enjoy the games. To be fair, Chrome, that deck was good for nearly anybody, right? Okay, we got the Draven Jinx matchup. I don't even know if we run Biggle Dust into this. I don't know. I'm gonna say we don't. We'll try this out. Well, Crom, again, everyone should have been good at that deck. That deck was beyond broken. This will be an interesting matchup, though. This one might go on the tuber. Aggro v aggro can get really dicey. The thing is, there's about 3 different Draven Jinx lines. The big one we're scared of is the crowd favorite line. The crowd favorite line is hard to deal with. We beat the crowd favorite line by trading a lot. We need one of our 0 mana discards for the flame choppers to curve here. Oh shoot, that doesn't do it. Okay, well let's go with Yordle Squire. Like this. Go and glitch out. And then we'll go boom boom boom, and we really need a way to discard a flame choppers here. Rear guard, okay. Our main goal right now is just holding out. And that's gonna complicate it significantly. Wish me luck here, chat. This is gonna hurt. And there we go. Urshan activates our board state here. We could get excited out of this. That is pretty tempting. Get excited, can hit Draven, or I can hit Battlecaster. Let's see, Battlecaster. Let's do this out here. So if we Urchin Chompers, honestly, we can Urchin Chompers and still get excited. So let's just Urchin Chompers, actually, yeah. We can get excited based on how he behaves. But I'd preferably like to save this get excited for his Jinx here. The big thing in Aggro v Aggro matchups, everybody, is maintaining your health pool, actually. Or because we're running Mecha Yordles, we actually win late versus discard aggro typically. We just need to trade off equal board states as best we can. It's like, if we just go for this, that's pretty good. I'm totally down to get excited and Flame Chompers to hit Draven if needs be, but I'd rather just play out a Lulu. This is a big Lulu. And then we can scrap keep the Flame Chompers. Time to start brawling. He's not playing the crowd favorite line, and to be fair, the crowd favorite line is pretty bad. We could go for Furryhorn Crasher here, which is actually pretty attractive. Yeah, let's do that. Because that'll make our... Ooh. I do kind of want to stay in range of a get excited here. This is fine, though, because he has to... He can't Jinx into this board state. Perfect. Okay, perfect. This works. This works. We'll save the tiny spear. There's no need. Let's do this. Furryhorn Crasher will make our math work really well moving forward. Can he use like a spinning axe, fervor, or what's it called, vision setup to remove Furryhorn here? He could. He goes for an augmented experimenter removal. Wow. Our dude just destroyed his refill. That's telling me heavily that he's running a Jinx line here. So we definitely need to get excited the Jinx ASAP. He actually does have Jinx Rocket right here, so he can't play it, but he could Jinx then Spinning Axe for Jinx level. He chooses not to go for it. Interesting. Maybe he goes for Jinx here. We gotta be careful about getting excited the Jinx, because... Oh, he is going... Oh. Okay, that's fair enough. I can respect that.
Silence without a little risk.
Fair enough. Well, let's go for just this, I guess. To maintain board state? Maybe? I don't know. I do not know. We are kind of in a bit of an awkward situation, for sure. I think we'll just do this. Yes, he does get 4 damage in elusive, but what can we do about it, right? What can we do? I mean, we could get excited Tiny Spirits Flame Chompers, but I don't have a hand. That's a late lunch run cube, but have a good evening. And we have a Jinx. Perfect. Let's start off by doing this, and then we'll shred his board. This Furry Horn Crasher is really doing work for us. Because this is Jinx and Jinx Rocket, for sure.
Rules are made to be broken.
We'll do this. Second shift, fair enough, Frankie. Well, hey, take care of yourself, man. Stay warm. So it is a Jinx Rocket situation, but we have Jinx Rocket in return, which is pretty spicy because it wipes him.
Where is it?
Pretty spicy. He needs to Jinx Rocket now, hopefully, so that we can get our Jinx out. Oh, he's playing with fire here. Well, he's definitely Jinx Rocketing. Let's do this, actually. He's definitely Jinx Rocketing, right? I'm gonna cheese a little bit here by delaying the Jinx play out, just so she doesn't get hurt. But as a Jinx deck, he needs to shoot that. Now we can Jinx Rocket shred his board. Chompers pulls Pigeon on open, and that's lethal. Never mind, it is his attack step. I think we got him. That's a big bonk. Big bonk. A fat Flame Chompers. This Furry Horn Crasher is really winning us the game here. It's so nice. The Mecha Yordles are the main reason why this deck is stonkier than a lot of the rest of aggro in the game.
And if it helps,
It gives the deck way more flexibility.
give 'em puppy eyes. Trust me. I didn't do nothing.
Sure. He's just letting me shred his board for no reason. He's really making us end it, eh? Okay, there we go. Aggro v aggro. Defend yourself. Go for value. On this channel, I don't like to ask for a sub, instead we play rock, paper, scissors for it. We go rock, paper, scissors, shoot. If I win, you got a sub. Rules the rules. You ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Look for scissors. Enjoy the rest of the video. Twisted Fate, Nami GP. We've got the Lulu Flame Chompers here, so we will act, and we're attacking on evens. Okay. We need our Flame Chompers to survive if possible, but we'll still go for this, because if our opponent really knows what he's doing, he'll quiet us the Chompers, but it's a pretty advanced move to do that, honestly.
Looking for a hero for my hero.
Pretty advanced.
Where do you stand on cold shots?
It is a Twisted Fate deck. So we need to get our Lulu out here uncontested if possible. Grom, this, I mean, yeah, no, you're not wrong. I know that people say that in League, but I don't know. Runeterra ELO is very inflated because of the new LP changes. Again, no flame. Just stating facts, and they just throw. They just throw so hard. You can't let a Lulu come out uncontested.
Go on then.
Here I am.
Oh, that's game.
Here is.
That is game. He didn't throw the toss. True, true. Very true. You're correct, Amundo. We're in a Twisted Fate red situation, so we do need to attack here. I think we don't care about these pool sharks though, so let's do this in the most aggressive way possible.
Anything helps.
Let's throw the... No, we'll save this as discard fodder. This is pretty good.
And hugify.
Normally you do the Lulu Flame Chombers, but there's no... But these pool sharks are not any value to opponent, so we should really just offer the most possible damage before Twisted Fate Red comes out.
Going.
No Twisted Fate Red, very cool. I'm cool with them drawing, I don't care.
Can't win.
We do need to be really careful here in terms of playing around Twisted Fate Red.
Packed 'em good.
Powder Keg. We'll go with Scrap Heaping the Tiny Spear here and see if we can get a good Mecha Yordle. That works.
Who's thirsty for a fight?
Doo-doo.
Spinning the reels.
So Powder Keg's a really good setup for Twisted Fate Red because it gets a 2-wide swing, but it doesn't actually change the math on our end, thankfully. So he doesn't have Twisted Fate Red. Holy cow, okay. Well, opponent's in a really bad position then. I'm gonna put out Jinx, weirdly enough, as bait for a removal that we can pokey stick Powder Keg.
Her people.
We playing build rules.
He doesn't have it, dang. We're about to shred. That's what we were looking for. Okay, that's fine. You can heal up a bit.
Idiot. If that cannon hurts you, you tell me. Turn in the tanks.
Another scrap heap, very cool.
All the colors.
Do this, this.
Ready, Hammer? Up we go.
He is more healthy than I'd like, but we have a Jinx Rocket this turn as long as we don't throw. As long as we don't throw.
Something the matter.
Which is entirely possible. Dang. He just let the salty spinner go undefended. Again, opponents...
Spinning the reels.
I keep saying opponents playing wrong. And we're playing one of the strongest decks in the game right now, so maybe they're not playing wrong. I don't know, Chrome. The opponent, again, this is where I was saying, like, again, actually, we'll just do this. Screw it. We'll go for value. That's so telegraphed. Getting Jinx Rocket will be complicated here, but let's think this out. So if we Poro just directly, we have 4 Poros, and that's Jinx Rocket and lethal. Okay, let's do that.
Always wanted a flying Poro.
Boom, boom, boom. Still lethal. A lot of Poros, yep. He needs one more go hard to survive this turn.
Cannon hurts you. You tell me. Always wanted a flying Poro. Fish bones! We're doing it!
Ooh.
If that cannon hurts you, you tell me. See ya!
Yep. Blammo. I knew Jinx Lulu was powerful last patch, but I think it's gotten even stronger just because the meta shifted slower. So we're fighting less early tune mid-range and less aggro than last meta. Okay, so this is probably Poros, which normally beats us. Poros normally wins. Biggledust might change the math, but I think we'll just Yordle Squire here. I think we'll win off of Jinx antics here, probably.
Got this from a side quest.
It's probably our best case scenario. And we also need to trade off Poros before they get snacked, right? Any Poro trades early are worth.
No backing down.
Also, we need to be really cognizant of the board wipe on turn 3. Really aware of that. Where that's honestly a case to be running Tiny Shield to combat the Blammo turn 3. To be fair, we can also just answer that by opening turn 3, which is another option, right? If they tap 2 here, we're safe to develop. If they tap only 1, we're unsafe. And they tap all 3. Okay, that works too. That works too. Hopefully we get a Lulu. That's best case. Not a Lulu, but we do have a Squeaker here. Grant impact twice. Get a bunch of stats. I feel like impact twice is the way to go. Just do any damage we can afford to. Porobot with lifesteal, okay. I mean, we could just Tiny Spear directly on like Boom Baboon. It's regen, not, yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. Because Tiny Spear is +2 with Squeaker. Urchin itself is +2 though, so we'll just Urchin.
The sun rock got me good. I'm ready.
Now that we're down to 10 enemy health, we are in a much better position. Normally Poros can brawl, but not in the current state. Now they hit us with the 5 mana board wipe. Thing is, we can counter develop really well. We got Smash and Dash and Bell Ringer.
Braum hell. Hold on to your helmet.
Smash and Dash, and then Bard, and then Open. That's pretty good.
First we fight.
And often Bard hits Jinx here, which is really value.
We should be friends.
He's 3 wide, so what do we do? 6, 8? I think we do 8.
It's easy, see?
8's pretty good. I don't think order matters, but we'll slam our 8.
Stand behind Braum.
Yep, that's correct. Still 8 though. What you gonna do about that, Mr. Opponent? Nope, that would make it worse for you. Going for brittle, sure. Just 6. That's fair. So Jinx Rocket kills you. Going for Jinx Rocket kills you is a pretty aggressive line. I think we'll go for Mecha Yordle win. Well, actually, no. Poros are good too. I honestly don't know what to do. We have so much good options. So many good options here. Let's start by Scrap Heaping the Scrap Heap, I think. Let's get another Smash and Dash going. That's pretty good. These things are really dangerous for opponent, and they don't have a good way of removing them. And now we have a pretty guaranteed Jinx Rocket with Poro Cannon and Urchin. We can go for Jinx Rocket here, or we could go for a Lulu line. All are pretty good. Let's see, what's the math of Jinx here? The math of Jinx is that we play Jinx. We'd Urchin the Lulu, then Poro Cannon the... I think that's good, yeah. So we'll Urchin the Lulu, play Jinx, and Poro Cannon the draw. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum. Math is also for really complicated Jinx lines.
Have you met my shield?
True, Braum, true. But that's how we get our win rate. That's how we get the win rate.
Jinx stands for Jinx.
Now, I don't think he has healing, so this is game. But even if it's not game, these Smash and Dashes will close the deal for us. Next. Bum bum bum. Especially if he goes for like a Thermo on Jinx or something like that. No chance here, mister.
I'm on a roll.
Bum 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 bum. Blammo. Blammo. GG's. Such a powerful deck. Quick question for you guys. Back in December, I took this deck, and in the last 2 days of season, over 22 hours of streaming, I went from Iron all the way to Masters using it on my alt. I haven't taken the time to edit the video down just because it's such a massive file, but I'll do it if enough people want to. So if you really want to see that video, throw down a comment and I will consider embarking on the edit, even though it's pretty big. Thanks for the consideration, let me know. And we could add a Pokey, that would have beaten it. Okay, a Black Flame deck, spooky. Spoopy. Huge hand here. Look for Bard, Jury Rig here. The main idea of Bard Jury Rig is that Poro can hit Chime and get really big. There it is, perfect.
Showtime.
Early Blade Dance for no reason, okay. If he attacks, we block Scrap Scuttler. No attack, fair enough. What's the punish on Lulu? Pretty much non-existent. Let's go for it.
Yep, that tasted purple.
The main idea here is we buff the, actually the Scrap Scuttler. Normally you'd go for the buff on the elusive, but actually no, let's go for the elusive buff just to trade more damage. More damage, good. Yep, fair. I might Ribbon Dancer block Bellringer, but, you know, up to him. Yeah, that's fair. Go for it. No Sharks yet, no Black Flame, so we're pretty vibing. You typically don't want to Blade Dance on a empowered blade attack turn, but I guess they needed to lay out something into the aggro. Hard to say. Remarkable Frisbee, thank you for the follow. We're just leveling up our alt here. A concussive. Weird, okay. We're just leveling up our alt here real quick. We're in Plat. We've only lost 3 times so far. Which is not great, but not bad either. Yeah, that's... yeah, Hazami, opponent's doing some sus plays here. We'll go for a Triumph Spectre, even though this lethal is probably winning. Anyways, Jinx, huge. Yeah, opponent's playing super sus. Do they have another concussive, maybe?
I see every move.
Second concussive, big brain plays from opponent. Ooh, Steel Tempest, recall turn. Okay. Oh, I see, Hasami. They wanted to recall, retreat, return him. That was their big brain play. Oh. I see what track the opponent's smoking. Fair enough. And they did that wrong. You can't. That's hard to watch. That doesn't work. And there wasn't even a point, right? There wasn't a black flame or anything. Opponent's having a rough go, chat.
Without a sound.
Opponent's having a rough go.
Silly Scuzzlebloom.
We'll go for a Jinx Rocket lethal here.
You and me, Fishbones. And them.
With a Scrap Heap, then Zonite. Or like Zonite, Scrap Heap, that's Jinx Rocket. Don't you guys go BMing the Brazilians. Neymar Jr., gotcha.
They won't suffer long.
Cool. Cool.
Nosy dewdrop.
We'll just full block BM. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, Crom, tell your Brazilian compadre to practice their lines. Bum, 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 bum.
Anything helps. Stick your lip out and give them puppy eyes.
Jinx Rocket lethal with exact mana. Perfect.
I'll give you to the count of 3
Feels good, man. Crom, the weird thing is just how many... I think Brazilian players are honestly the strongest player base in NA. It might be North America. Yeah, exactly. It might be NA or like US that's major players. I think it might be Brazil. Brazil player base is massive. Okay, Karma, Ezreal, Heimer. This is a deck that beats us, but are they going to pilot it correctly? I doubt it. Yeah, that's fair. Hopefully, Chime hit Jinx. Fingers crossed. It's like a pretty high chance here. No. Oh well. Big Boom Baboon instead. There are worse things. There are worse things. Merchant Chompers is a pretty good here. They want to play one of their 6 mana spells here, but I'm down to just keep laying out. They're going for a Trail of Evidence into this board state? Really? Is your hand that bad? Oh, take it. Daring Poro? No. I don't even know which one that is, but I think all the Poros are fine. So your cost high note, good draw. The elusive one? No, it's fine. It's easy enough to remove Hasamid by just any kind of control that it's fine. I could see the Poro cannon being nerfed, making it a 1 cost, but the Poro itself is fine.
There's nothing a good giggle can't fix.
That's to Lulu's here to just draw the aggro. They're gonna blast her. Yep. At least they're not hitting the Jinx, right?
Order, entropy.
Maybe.
Never-ending cycle.
It's entirely possible. We'll punish the Heimer layout by jinxing here. Because even though this Jinx does not get us rocket, it gets us a lot of damage. Right. There we go. That's Diamond, chat. 3 losses. GG's. GG's.
What's in that wrist piece?
A deny does exist here for them,
Jack Fuzzman.
but yep, there it is. Fair enough. But we still win, right? It'll be a little bit more complicated, but we are fine.
A machine for sports ball.
Machine for sports ball.
Watch and learn.
We can take an Ezreal damage. I mean, we're gonna replace this Poro anyway. No, we'll keep this Poro up because the more elusive Poros are good. We chillin' big time. Honestly, the one more elusive makes it a little bit more difficult for him. Puts us a little bit closer to Jinx level here. We'll do that. We be chillin'. Bagel Dust, that's BM. We'll go for it. BM.
Obstacle, me gauntlet.
Not a very big obstacle there, Ezreal. Oh, we'll read it after, Crom.
No
Yeah.
way.
GG's. There we go. Plat to Diamond. Only 3 losses. I don't know what the win rate is, but I'll throw it up on screen. If you guys want to do a last-minute climb for seasonal qualifications, this is probably the deck to do it on. Thank you all so much for watching. Again, for those of you who are trying to last-minute qualify for seasonals, you do have enough time. Queue up this deck, learn the lines, grind up to Masters. In NA, you kind of need around 250, 300 LP to qualify usually, and best of luck.